Hello, students. Today we are going to start with poem number 9, The Snake Drying, from the book Beehive. Now, something about the poet. William Wrightson Ross was born on June 14, 1894. He was the first Canadian poet to experiment with imagist poetry and is known as the first modern Canadian poet. Among his notable works are Anthology of Canadian Verse, Experiment 1923 to 29, and Shapes and Sounds. His earliest works were written in free verse, and he wrote poems on contemporary issues in an objective manner. In this poem, the poet tries to say that all snakes are not poisonous. Some of them are quite harmless. Even those which are poisonous bite a man only when they see a danger from him. This is nothing but thoughtless cruelty on our part. The victim, that is the snake, on its part, flees out of fear of death when it is attacked. A snake always bites in self protection only, otherwise, it is as harmless as any other creature. But sadly, human beings always try to kill a snake as soon as they see it. Now, let's start with the poem The Snake Trying. Stanza 1. The snake trying to escape the pursuing stick with sudden curvings of thin long body. How beautiful and graceful are his shapes. In the first stanza, the poet describes how a snake is trying to get away from a man who is chasing him with a stick. The snake suddenly curves its thin long body in order to save itself from the chasing stick. Its shapes and forms as it moves are beautiful and dignified. Stanza 2. He glides through the water away from the stroke. Oh, let him go water into the reeds to hide without hurt. Small and green, he is harmless even to children. In this stanza, the poet says that the snake glides through the water to escape the stroke of the pursuing stick. The poet appeals to the people to let it go without hitting or harming it. The poet is quite fascinated by this harmless, graceful, and beautiful snake, and he further says that it is small and green in color, and so it is very clear that it is not poisonous and is even harmless to children. Stanza 3. Along the sand he lay until observed and chased away, and now he vanishes in the ripples among the green slim reeds. In this stanza, the poet says that the snake would lie in the sand until he is seen or chased away. Soon the snake disappears in the ripples of water. It senses the danger and moves away hurriedly towards the reeds to hide itself. It shows how life is precious even to a snake. Thus, through this poem, the poet wants to convey the message that we should be compassionate towards animals. We should not be cruel, especially out of our fear of certain animals like snakes. It is a beautiful creation of God and it has as much right to live as other creatures have.